very Monday kind of feel and look in the air today, Keith. But we had to sort of feel grateful that the storm that had people nervous a few days ago, really around here, not much.
I will tell you that it's interesting watching what we know about weather and like what trickles through the public. I was in New Hampshire and people were pulling boats out of the water and I was like, what are you doing? Like, it's going to be okay, you know? But it's you realize like they don't check computer models every 3 hours.
Yeah, and if they're not watching that closely, they might say, you know what, it's cheaper to do this than to repair it if it gets tossed around.
I just made sure my insurance was paid and I left it in there. It was, fine. But you know what? The other thing is they obviously weren't watching News Center Maine, because if they were, they'd have known. They would have known better. Could have seen it on our mobile app too. So look at what's left of HENRI. Not much, right? They kind of circled around here. And we knew from probably Thursday morning this wasn't going to be a major deal because of the track, and it got more and more west here. And so now what we're left with is some periods of heavy rain down across southern New England and a few downpours into Maine as well, though you'll notice most of the heavy stuff is south of us. But through Bangor, there's some downpours, Greenville as well. I mean, the air mass is still juiced up enough that any of these showers can produce some heavy downpours. That's going to be the case overnight tonight, and then that goes away tomorrow as HENRI passes off to our east. It kind of was circling down here and then going this way. And so you'll see that chance of showers tonight. It doesn't look like there's a ton of them, but there will be some around. It's mild, right around 70 degrees through the middle of the night tonight with high dew points. So we still have that very tropical feel because that's what's still over us. Tomorrow morning, we wake up and say, well, along the coastline especially, this is kind of a similar day, right? Cloudy, maybe even some fog. That goes away quickly, though. We start to improve by late morning. The middle of the day looks really good into the afternoon, get up to probably 85, 86 or so, possibly inland with just an isolated sprinkle tomorrow afternoon. And then we totally clear out tomorrow night. It's a mild night. And Wednesday's hot and humid. Simple. Get to around 90 degrees in a lot of spots. We stay hot and humid on Thursday. A front will come through Thursday afternoon that originally we felt like would give us some showers and storms. Now I'm not so sure it's going to have any of that. Just the air mass change and a wind direction change on Thursday afternoon to Thursday night. So we'll keep an eye on this front. As of right now, I don't have any showers in there. It's possible there could be some isolated showers and thunderstorms as that comes through. But what it really does is bring in the break in the heat and the humidity for Friday, and that lasts into the weekend. So we get rid of the heat and humidity in time for the weekend, which is, I think, generally a positive thing for most people. It'll actually be a pretty nice weekend. Before we get there, though, Wednesday looks hot, right around 90 degrees in Lewiston, Augusta, Freiburg. So nothing record-breaking as far as I know, at least. But it will be hot, humid, sunny the whole day. Good beach day if you've got a chance. Marine forecast sees around 2 to 4 feet water, 66. I feel like we've been 66 for a while. We're not making any real improvements on that. Friday looks gorgeous on the back end of this. Saturday is the better of the 2 weekend days, I think, and then there's a chance of showers on Sunday afternoon. It's possible those showers will get put off until Sunday night, making the whole weekend dry. But if you had to bet on a day right now, I would bet on Saturday, and then some thunderstorms in there on Monday. Nothing crazy going on really into next week, nothing too cool. I was saying before, this time of the year, if you get a drastic cold front, it gets a little scary. So we're not going to have any of those days in the next 7 or 8 at least.
But you got to say, this is the last full week of August, and it has really lived up to its reputation, especially after July was such a disappointment to so many.
Yeah, July was the worst. So yeah, we've gotten off to a better August, and we'll see what September, September's my favorite.
It's a great month.
Yeah.
When it's at its best. We'll be right back.